Bonjour, dear friends! Donnell, the fabulous, on JCB Live again, wine style. Talking about wine style, this is table style. You know, this is the week of Thanksgiving. We've built a little fire, so we're very cozy. We are romantic because Donnell organized this magnificent table. As you can see, it's not about what is only in the plate, but what is in your glass and how you decorate your table. So this is the magnificence of beautiful Thanksgiving. I love Donnell, your little dry corn. Same with your little, it's so cute. And this is off season. So, you know, it's very nice and it smells so good. And Donnell today is going to surprise us again with 3 unbelievable cocktails.
3 cocktails. So we thought it would be fun to do 3 cocktails. What the day before Thanksgiving, when you're in your kitchen, working really hard, preparing all the goods.
As we are.
You have to have something to drink, for sure. Starting first thing in the morning. First thing in the morning. So we also are going to talk a little bit about Oakville Grocery and some great items that we got from there to go with our cocktails for our pre-holiday prep.
So we do holiday, pre-holiday, pre-holiday, and then we're going to do post-holidays because, you know, we're at home and home is cozy.
Well, they call it pre-gaming too, I think.
Pre-gaming.
Pre-gaming. So I thought we've done the Bloody Mary, but I thought it was very important to do it again. It's kind of a staple. Breakfast of champions. I can drink one first thing in the morning and they're amazing. So let's start with the Bloody Mary.
Donnell, I'm following with big eyes because is there anything better than a Bloody Mary? And you have it at 8:30, 9 o'clock the day after Thanksgiving, and this is what you need. So you have fresh
horseradish.
I love it. This is fresh.
Horseradish.
And you have fresh tomato juice that you've made.
Yes.
So, dear friends, it makes a huge difference, of course, to make this from the vegetables themselves.
Right.
The day before, the day of. So buying juice is fine, but when you can make your own juice like that.
Fresh is best. Yeah. So I'm going to fill... I like to use the passion flute because it seems to fit all the ingredients just perfectly. And it's just a beautiful glass to drink out of.
I like your fingernails, Donnell. We're going red, orange.
Red.
Did you see the themes? Are we matching?
Woo! So we're going to use the JCB vodka.
So if some of you don't know, this is made from wine, Pinot Noir, Chardonnay, Burgundy, and then after making wine, 4 months later, we distill it. And after the distillation of 7 times, we filter it, and it has a lot of richness, a lot of density, a lot of opulence in the vodka. This is why it makes such a great companion for Bloody Mary and tomatoes.
It's wonderful. So we're going to do 2 ounces.
Ooh, this is a big one.
Well, not really. There. Let's start out the morning right. And then you're going to add your tomato juice. It's about 1 cup, I'd say, of tomato juice.
Yeah.
Okay. So then you're going to do, and everything is, flavor it to your specific taste. I like a lot of Worcestershire, so I do maybe...
Ooh, this is a generous hand.
6 shakes of the Worcestershire.
And what does it add really to the blend?
It adds kind of a smoky flavor. It just adds, and it makes it so much better. I've had them without it, and it's way better with. I don't like to get my spice from the Tabasco so much in the Bloody Marys. I do the horseradish. So I just do maybe 3 Tabasco.
To put my mouth on fire, the sensitive Frenchman.
And then I put horseradish. That's where I like to get my fire from.
But that's, I think, the best of the best with generous horseradish spoon.
So we'll do a pinch of the celery salt. And we're going to just squeeze a half of a lime.
So you do lime rather than lemon?
Lime. I like lime.
Okay.
I like lime.
And the reasoning behind that?
It just has a different flavor for me. Lemon is a little bit too tart, and lime's a little bit sweeter.
Okay.
So we'll squeeze.
Well, that's a good explanation on its own. I'm learning.
We'll put some fresh ground pepper.
God, this is the aphrodisiac drink after Thanksgiving.
Stir it really
pepper,
good.
horseradish.
Well, I
little
think
curry.
that's what, if you've been maybe drinking a little bit the night before, all of the horseradish, the pepper, the Tabasco, the fire in it is what makes you feel better, along with all the vodka that we put in it. Kind of gets you going again.
And I love your nice ice cubes so they don't melt too fast.
Right.
I really believe it's important for all of us to focus on the ice cube so it doesn't dilute too fast the drink and brings that watery feeling of a pour, well-made cocktail.
Right. Well,
So this is a hard type of ice machine you have.
Yes. So I'm going to put in a skewer of tomatoes and mozzarella and
Look at that.
some celery.
The queen of garnishing. Donnell garnishes the table. And by the way, those gorgeous leaves come from our platanus tree outside.
Those are from outside. I went out this morning and they're all over. The leaves are starting to fall. And it's
Very
beautiful.
romantic.
Right. So here's this. Usually I like to put bacon in them, but I thought since we were going to pair it with a delicious croissant with ham and cheese from Oakville Grocery, that we would leave the meat out of the Bloody Mary, leave it more vegetable style, and eat it with the...
Well, that's a great breakfast. You know, you want to be French, but you're adding the American component to ham.
A little bit.
And is there a little cheese in there too?
There's cheese in there too.
This is quite the breakfast.
So this is how I personally would start my morning before diving into the kitchen to make all of the ingredients for my Thanksgiving
Donnell, could we
feast.
FaceTime in 2 days? Because in 2 days, it's Thanksgiving. I know you're going to be with your daughter and your son and the whole family.
We could.
The next day, please FaceTime me with this.
I will, for sure.
So I'll do my Bloody Mary with you.
Okay.
And if anybody wants to FaceTime with Donnell, let us know. Because maybe we'll get her to do a Facebook Live.
I could do that.
Can I try?
Yes.
The aroma is amazing because of all those fresh ingredients and the fresh tomato. So how did you do? You just took tomatoes and
mashed them up in
blender?
the juicer, yes.
You know what I love as well is obviously
the horseradish. I'm the same. So a lot of people
that's such a great
put
dimension.
a ton of Tabasco in, and that makes it like too much fire in the front of your mouth. Makes it so it's not super enjoyable. So that one,
maybe I have
I
another
really
sip.
love. Great way to start the morning.
And fresh and really vibrant. That's the beauty of it. It's not no sugar.
Right.
It's really, enlightening you, waking
And
you up.
healthy. It's healthy. Super healthy. Okay, so
Are you going to have a bite of that sandwich or not?
not yet.
Not
Are
yet.
you?
Well, we'll wait for
Okay,
them.
we'll wait. So as the morning goes on, you finish your Bloody Mary, you finish
Well,
your sandwich.
that's going to go quickly. Keep
Then
talking.
you have to have another cocktail, right? So we're talking,
I think it's a given.
late afternoon. You're, a little bit tired.
God, I have to
after
wait
working.
4 or 5 hours between two?
Well, you could have 2 of those, and then we're going to switch on to something a little bit different.
Okay.
So I thought it would be fun with your cheese and charcuterie.
So this is coming as well from the Oakville Grocery.
That's coming from the Oakville Grocery as well.
So, dear friends, we have this wonderful cheese, Donnell. Help me again.
That's the Humboldt Fog Blue Cheese
Which is coming from
Marin County.
So made locally here in beautiful California. Then we're going to pair it with a Comté cheese, 36 months of age. So, Comté is one of the best Jura cheese of all time. Finished with a little sea salt. And then we're going to go with mimolette. I love it. Mimolette with this little orange coloring from the 17th century, and it became so cool and people loved it so much. And there's that mushroom which grows within the cheese that gives that insane flavor.
It is. It's great.
I really love it. And with the journeyman, so we make this fabulous, how would you call it?
A sausage, right?
Sausage. I wanted an opportunity to have a bite of the cheese. And it sounds better when Donnell says it. How do you call it again?
A sausage.
It's a sausage.
Okay,
So we make it with Peter Seghezio. As you can see, it's insane. And we give it the Raymond wine to finish it, the Cabernet. So it's Cabernet finished. And you can see that amazing sausage is great. And then you have it with the grissini, the breadsticks, olive oil finish from Napa Valley as well. So
Little snack.
it's a little snack before dinner
Right.
as you have your next cocktail.
Okay, so the next cocktail, I am a fiend for Cosmopolitans.
Ooh.
I love Cosmopolitans. So this one has a little twist. We're going to put a little of the Jean-Louis
Fantastic. So dear
Blanc de
friends,
Blanc.
always bubble in the fridge or in the
Always.
cellar or in your little wine cave. So this is a great sparkling made from France. And it's a blend of 5 different grape varieties from Uni to French Colombard and Chardonnay and a few others. I'm going to go in direction of Julia because she always catches
watch your
it
head, Julia.
in her mouth. Yes, yes. Woo! Look at that. Wasn't it beautiful? Make sure when you prepare, you make noise, you scream, you sing, and you pop the cork because this is Thanksgiving.
Always scream when you open champagne.
So do I put it here?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, so we're gonna put ice in our martini glass to get it nice and cold. We're gonna do 2 ounces of the JCB vodka.
So we're talking about the same vodka.
Correct.
Okay, because we make a black truffle vodka infused as well as a caviar infused. So
Right.
just
this is
wanted
the
to make
pure-
sure
this is the pure
I
vodka.
follow the recipe strictly.
A half an ounce of cranberry juice.
Mm-hmm.
A half an ounce of triple sec.
Triple
Triple
sec.
sec
Ah.
adds a little sweetness, but not too much, and maybe just a splash of simple syrup.
And the simple syrup you've made this morning
Right.
as well.
1 cup sugar, 1 cup water. You boil it, and then you let it simmer till everything dissolves.
It's so fun to see Donnell making everything because it smells incredible in the kitchen. And it's much better.
It's
Frank?
it's a lot better, yeah. So you're gonna shake this up, and this one I like to
Love the fire.
shake. It's warm. Shake it until there's like you get little shards of ice in it almost. It makes it really, really good.
Oh.
Okay. So we're gonna get rid of that ice.
So you are using the new, coming out very soon, dear friends, the famous Passion Collection Martini
They're
glass.
so nice.
It's on its way from France. So wait till January and we'll be able to have you enjoy it.
Okay, we're gonna strain into that.
What a great
And then-
color. How did you get that color again? The
The,
green?
the cranberry
The
juice.
cranberry.
Yep. And now we're going to top it with a little bit of the Blanc de Blanc.
Yeah. That looks
And
marvelous.
there you have it.
Do you want to
It's
try
for
it
you.
first?
No, I've been trying them all morning.
Wow, look at this, dear friends. So how do we call this one?
This is a sparkling Cosmopolitan cocktail.
We're going to call it the Donnell. The Donnells.
I thought maybe adding champagne to it would make it so it wasn't such a strong afternoon drink, right?
Absolutely brilliant. I'm going to go for second.
You want to try some lime in it? You think you should? Okay.
I think a tiny bit would maybe help.
There.
But you know what I love is Cosmopolitan could be sometimes very rich.
Right.
This is more the ethereal side. Lighter. And I think finishing it with bubble is a brilliant idea.
Right.
You wouldn't do bubbles in the shaker,
No.
huh?
You
Why?
wanna
Because
try
it would bubble?
You want- we can put bubbles in the shaker and try. It's like shaking up a Coke and taking the top off.
Love it with a lime.
Better with the lime.
I think so.
Okay.
That little zest
Right.
makes it very fresh and very nice. And you know, by the way, Donnell, we make our fabulous coffee at the Oakville Grocery, and we refer to the coffee as the Cabernet roast, or the Pinot Noir roast, or the Syrah roast. So different origin of the beans, roasted differently, which really speaks volume similar to the wine. So this one is the Pinot. Oh, it smells so good. It's very delicate. Just need a grounder and you make your fresh coffee, maybe before the Bloody Mary. Because it's important to blend all the liquids together and to have a big celebration day of tastings of all kinds of things you want to have in your mouth. And you want the mouth to experience all those great things
All of them.
from around the world.
Yes.
I got to tell you, I'm a big fan. What would you have it with? Those cookies or?
No, I would just have that with the cheese and
With the
charcuterie.
cheese?
Or
Great
by
idea.
itself. No, the cookies are for what's
Here
coming
we go,
up
Donnell. Try it
next.
with the... Those are very nice. Huh? You
I
know,
like that.
our friend Pete Segazio does an amazing job. He started this sausage company and meat company where we infuse it, as we said, with the Raymond Cabernet in this case, but we do another one with the Donnell Pinot, on another one with the JCB Passion, and with the Buena Vista proprietary blend. So it's very nice, and it's 5 different kinds of sausages and from different origins. So you have the French saucisson, which is that one. And then you have obviously the one finished with a little bit of the Parmesan. So that's the Italian version. So we make 5 of those. So remember, it's a lot of fun, and you nibble. Meanwhile, you do cocktails and you cook dinner.
Cook dinner. So I thought I would end with a delicious dessert cocktail. And that's what's going to go with your cookies. We're going to use the Jcb Cognac. I know, I can smell it.
Dear friends, look at this bottle of cognacs. This is a 1,200 bottle production only. And there's some bottles left. We released it a few months ago, and this is the amazing mouth-blown bottle made by Savor Glass. You can see how phenomenal. Looks like virtually a perfume. And this is a Grand Champagne. So this is a blend of multiple vintages of cognac into this bottle. So this is really incredible. There's a persistence and a flavor profile that is insanely amazing with this cognac. And you can see when I speak cognac, our dove is obviously doing
You do that good.
She's recognizing us because she loves when we drink cognacs. But Donnell, you're the one who makes cocktail with this cognac. It's an amazing idea because typically we have it pure, not on ice, in a balloon glass.
Right.
And you enjoy it next to the fire. And there's nothing better to do at Thanksgiving than a fine cognac or a great cocktail next to the fireplace and having great conversations.
Yes.
So maybe I'll open it for you. Voila.
It smells so good.
You see it's cork finished, of course, on the inside. We have our amazing, phenomenal little top. And here it is.
Okay. So this is going to be for our dessert.
Aha.
I'm going to start with, they call them maybe an Irish coffee mug.
Yes.
Yeah, but we're not making an Irish coffee. So we're going to
We're going to call it the Napa Valley coffee.
2 ounces of the cognac.
Okay. Oh. Can I try just?
Yes, yes.
Unbelievable.
Right.
I think it's such a great idea to mix cognac with coffee as you.
Oh, for sure, especially for dessert. Yeah. We're going to do, so I spent a while making this. This is not simple syrup. This is gingerbread syrup.
Ooh.
And
you made it in here?
I did. Well, I put it in there once it was made. There was, you start with, your regular sugar and water, molasses, peeled ginger root.
Yes.
So I peeled it. I sliced it into the thin slices. There's some cinnamon and some sea salt. And you cook it all down and let it simmer for about 10 minutes and then strain it.
So it's a big recipe. It's a big involvement.
Yeah, it's delicious.
I got to try it too.
Okay.
Thank you.
And it's not too sweet.
No, but it's quite sweet. What a density. Wow, and it's full of flavors.
Full of flavors. Cloves too. I put cloves in it as well. So we're going to put...
So how long did it take you to prep that one?
Well, I'm a little slow.
But maybe 45 minutes? All in?
No, I think once you gather your ingredients and you have everything sitting in front of you, it's fairly quick, maybe 10 or 15 minutes.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Very
and
nice.
then we're going to do 1.5 ounces of Bailey's.
So we're really Thanksgiving mode here.
Yes. This is at the end of it all when you just need to unwind. So we'll stir that up.
Because remember, between those cocktails, we're going to have a lot of the West Collection wines. That's important. Because with dinner, you want to have wine as well. But I think punctuated with a cocktail in the morning, the afternoon Cosmo, and then finishing with this is faboo.
then we're gonna need a Bloody Mary tomorrow
The next day.
Right. So I used the Oakville coffee, and I used a French press. I think, for me personally, I think coffee in a French press tastes
Are
so
you just doing that
delicious.
because I happen to be French today?
No, I would
Do
never.
you really like the French press?
No, I
for what
honestly
reason?
do. It doesn't lose the flavor. Coffee going through
Yeah.
a brewer, the filtration and everything. I just prefer the French press. It's
very nice.
I like a strong coffee. I like a real robust coffee.
Yeah.
So I did the coffee in the French press. So we're gonna put the coffee in.
Look how lovely. What a deep, intense, rich, full color.
And then you can
I gotta try it. Oh!
You can make your own whipped cream, of course. However, these are fun to have. It'll stand up a little bit higher
Donnells know me way too well.
on your cocktail.
I'm a huge fan of whipped cream. I love to make it too, but I love to push it like that so we could spray each other.
Well, it's fun. These are fun. Homemade whipped cream is definitely a nice touch, but this is fun. And then I just am gonna add some red sprinkles for decoration.
God, what a talent!
Right?
Donnell, it's all about the
And
decoration.
a cinnamon stick. Well, it is. I think that you eat with your eyes first as you drink with your eyes first, right?
So well said.
Right.
We eat with our eyes. So we've had the cognac in.
You have the cognac. You have the gingerbread syrup.
And so this time I'm going to try it, but you're going to have to try a cookie.
A little mini gingerbread man.
Yeah, so why don't you try Donnell and tell us what you think of this one.
Okay.
She's going in. Those cookies are very nice as well. Looks very good. So, shall I try it as well?
Taste this, it's delicious.
I'm going to try on the other side. 1, 2, 3. Wow.
Isn't that delicious?
And you know what it does? I think it brings another flavor profile than red wine, which you will have with dinner, and probably white wine as well. It brings that other dimension that gathers all the things from nature, all the elements of warmth and coziness.
Right.
I want to be in a leather chair, which we have.
We have.
Or maybe we are here on the side with Donnell and I having a great discussion.
Cookies.
Let's have our cookies. Donnell, do I feed you now? You see how we spend beautiful Thanksgiving in the heart of Napa Valley. Well, Donnell, thank you so much.
Thank you, Jean-Charles. It was my pleasure.
I wish you an amazing Thanksgiving, and we will be FaceTiming
Yes, we will.
on Friday morning. Dear friends, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.